Now then, how are we doing? Friday, first day off on leave. Yeah, I'm wearing a vest. Deal with it. It's too warm. It's still early in the morning, but I wanted to get this done now. Right. So, what have I done? What's working? Well, that's a good question, and I'm glad you asked. Remember we talked about that video splitter yesterday? Well, looks like it's worked. So now, without any audio delay, so you shouldn't be seeing any audio delay at all because this should be perfectly synced on this camera and then not on this camera, and you should then be able to see with no lag over onto my desktop here, which was lagging something chronic before, but that's running at full HD 60 frames a second now. My main monitor over here is running, I'm not recording this screen, but this one is running 4K at 120 hertz, absolutely fine. That one's working now. The signal is being split from this monitor two ways. No, it's not. Let's wind back. Right, the signal is being split from the PC's graphics card. So the secondary output port of display port is getting split into a HDMI signal that's going into. Let me start again. I need a diagram for this. In fact, I could sort a diagram out now, can't I? Now I can do all this. Right. So primary monitor, HDMI, display port into the graphics card. That's this one running at 4K. Everything's hunky-dory. Fine, fantastic, happy time. Secondary display is extended of the primary from here. Display port to HDMI into a HDMI powered splitter to split those screens to mirror the content. One is going straight into the monitor. Perfect. That's running at 60 hertz confirmed. And then the second output of it, mirrored from whatever appears on there, is going into my video capture. Absolutely fine. So no need to use the capture card as a pass-through at all anymore. So that is not introducing any lag at all. The cameras are all running fine, and that gives me a separate now, or a spare HDMI input that I can then map to either NDI, HDMI, network, can pull in a external stream to that and map it to that physical key. I can then also dynamically switch each of those inputs, so each of those 4 inputs, dependent on per scene. So I've got a little macro set up now that lets me swap any of those. So if I go to scene 1, I can have camera 1, 2, 3, and 4. If I go to scene 2, I could have streams 1, 2, 3, and 4, or any mix of those two. I could have cameras 1 and 2. So this is my camera 1, this is my camera 2. I could have 2 inputs mapped to external streams. So if I was doing a conference or something with a friend, they could broadcast out to me and I could pull in that stream and apply it to one of those buttons inside of that scene when I was in scene 3 then, or scene 2, sorry, whichever one it was. I could swap to them on screen rather than me, and then I can obviously manage the audio on that. So we could just have their audio or my audio or another audio source, and I can do that across the board, and that will let me do that with any streams, so anything broadcasting over RTMP, and then I can use any sort of NDI input at all, which is very cool. So I can use my phone as an input into my camera, which is absolutely fantastic. Let's have a quick go with that. So previously, activating NDI was quite expensive. The reason it was quite expensive was I didn't have a license for it, but I've circumvented that issue now. So here you go. You can see NDI input from this, and I'll sort out some type of look, there's my hand. I could have a top-down shot. Haha. I just need to get some type of top-down rig to mount this somewhere. I need to figure that one out. Perhaps I think there's a small rig one on sale at the moment, so I'll do that. Yeah, this is absolutely cracking, guys. I'm loving it. So this is all done. I'm happy with where I'm at now with it and being able to swap those cameras. This is the first time I've been in a good position. The only downside to this methodology is I'm recording to an SSD rather than directly to my PC. So I'm not introducing any lossy compression via capturing it into my PC. via something like OBS. All that means is I've got to physically unplug this SSD because you can't access it through the interface for the switcher. The only thing I've got left to test then is the audio for any inbound streams on this and make sure that's all working, because that's the thing that I struggled with before. But I think I'm happy. I could even replace now my audio interface and put that into this box as well. That would be really, really fun to do. And I might do that going forward. Right. I'm going to leave it there for today. My friends from Canada are rocking up today, so I'm going to spend some time with them. I just wanted to get this done and talk about it a little bit, because I think it's pretty clear to see that I'm excited to be able to switch around and do these various things now. It makes it a little bit more dynamic, a little bit more interesting, and I think it's going to help me be a little bit more enthusiastic about things as well. And yeah, I do apologize for being sat here in a vest, but it's absolutely sweltering still, and it's only like 9:45 in the morning. Right, I'm gonna go. Have a good one. I'll see you all later. I'm not sure where I'll be tomorrow. Maybe in Wales. We'll see. Yeah, may do it before, may do it after. I don't know, but it's going to be done on the S9. Absolutely. Right. See you on the other side. Have a good one. See ya.